Hey YouTube. Alright, I'm trying to wait till y'all come on so y'all can see some of the views. Hey, who's on here? Let me show you the view of where I'm at. I'll tell you where I'm at in a minute. Look at this. Alright, I just got through doing my second delivery with Zifty. I started around 12 noonish, not 12, it couldn't have been 12:30. It had to have been about almost 12:30. And I did 2 hours, and I'm taking a little break, and then I'm going to resume my Zifty at 4 o'clock. So basically, I just got through doing the survey.com. Now, survey.com, I had to do was go to the UPS stores, take a picture of the UPS store, and take a picture of a sticker on the mirror with the AARP. Hey, Lynn. And so I had about 10 UPS locals go to for $6 a piece to take a picture. Let me show y'all some views, Lynn. So I'm like downtown. You really can't see nothing. That's not a good view of anything. So anyway, I just got through this morning around 9 o'clock till around, really it was 9:30, I think. From 9:30 till paid $24, which I went to 4 stores, and I did that in an hour, if not less. It really was less time. And then so I made a quick $24 with that, but in actuality I could have made $60 because I had chose 10 of those UPS to check about the AARP sticker on the door, and all you had to do was take a picture of the front of the store and the sticker on the window, and that's it. Some of them I canceled because 2 of them was going downtown to Peachtree Road, which is basically downtown, and then the other 2 was Lawrenceville, but it was still in the vicinity in the direction where I was going. But when I had went to my 4th location, I said it had required that I had to go back towards Lawrenceville, which was not far, but at the same time it was like 15-20 minutes, and I underestimated myself because I had until 1:30 to complete all of those, which included the ones downtown. And since I said I'll work my way towards downtown, or towards the Zifty zone, basically. So basically I canceled some of them, and I shouldn't have when I think about it in hindsight. And so I said, no, I'm not gonna go downtown Peachtree Street and all that. I said, and go through the hassles of figuring out if it would have been any type of parking. Now, Peachtree Road, which is Buckhead, I know some of y'all may not know, I probably could have found some adequate parking, but I had to time it in a way. So what I did was I just simply said, you know, $24 of the survey.com, which was $6 a store, I just gave that up. But I didn't want to cut it too close because the time frames in which it was due was 1:30, 1 o'clock, and I was halfway finished on my side of town, closer to where I lived. I was finished about 10:30ish. Was it 10? No, it wasn't no 10:30. It was 11 o'clock. And I had to say, okay, let me go ahead and finish these that's closer on my way going towards. Took the picture of the UPS stores, took the picture of the little sticker on the wall, on the door rather, answered 2-3 questions. That was it. And so at that point it was like 12. What time was it, man? Yes, we extremely busy. Busy to them probably means we got 2 orders we need to pick up. So I went, picked them up, picked the first one up. Fine, no problems, you know, downtown. The second one, then they wanted me to go to Zifty. They have a little convenience store that they sell items, groceries, Zifty groceries, you know, where they sell snacks and stuff. So I was like, why the hell I'm going Spring Street? Next thing you know, I'm going to the Zifty office to pick up a bottle of Coca-Cola and then go to the person's house to deliver it. So after that, I said, well, shoot. I said, well, dang, I wonder how much they charge the customer for that. So after I delivered their food and their Coca-Cola, you know how much that came up to? The items came up to, oh, what was it? It was like, I can't even remember. I want to say it was like for almost 40 bucks or something crazy. It was something crazy. So, you know, I went to the person, you know, I signed. I don't know how much he gave me, and then it showed that I got $12 and some change for that order. So, because you get paid based on mileage and whatever the tip is, and they'll, you know when what you get, and then it includes that power hour for the extra $1 that I got, as long as I'm 90%. Then they told me to go to the second place, going back to the Zifty back to the Zifty office to pick up a bag of snacks. I mean, it was like a whole bunch of just junk. I said, who the hell? I said, okay. Then I'm thinking that was the only order I had to pick up. No, it wanted me to go straight downtown, Peachtree Center, where there's like a food court and there's no dang parking, but they have instructions of a parking deck. And I'm following the directions, you know, make a left on Andrew, Andrew Young Boulevard, you know, and then you see a parking deck, make immediate, and then you see a button in the guard will let you in and to go to the food court. So I'm driving, I was like, okay, I'm following the directions to the T. I was like, whoever wrote that instruction surely didn't write it correctly, because they tell you to make a right. You can only make a right on that street. And so I'm like, okay, this ain't it. Then I said, okay, let me go ahead and go down and go down the other street. Then I go down to Ellis. Then I turned. I said, okay, I'm at a parking deck, but there's no button to say to dial in. It was a phone number you had to call. You turn around, that's where I was supposed to be. So after that, finally got there, and it was a pickup stop to go to Dairy Queen. Nasty ass Dairy Queen. I was like, who the hell? Yuck. So I finally picked up that Dairy Queen order, along with the order from the Zifty, which was a buttload of snacks. I just delivered it, and it was a white guy, young white guy, you know. And the order came up to $50. I was like, $50 for some Dairy Queen? And it wasn't like one order in the Dairy Queen. It had to be several. It had to be a few items and stuff, fries, burgers, and whatever else. I don't know what it was. I mean, you know, Dairy Queen is cheap, you know, so it ain't that expensive. But it was not like a whole bunch of food, but it wasn't. It had to be about 3-4 orders, but still, $50 for some pantry cakes, 4 sodas. What else was in it? 4 sodas. Some snacks of some sort, you know, little candies, but you know, I was like $50. I was like, God dang. So I gave, you know, I finally got there to that apartment that I showed you all the scenery with the view. So I said, thank you. I don't even know if I was late with the order, if I was on time, or I was early. So he just signed it. So I just did 2 deliveries, and it was like, I said, you know what? I'm going back to my spot, Brookhaven, you know, away from downtown. I'm not fooling with downtown. I said, it's too much, too confusing, you know. So between those 2 orders that I did with Zifty, that was $24 and some change. So the mileage is not, you know, so I figured I must got some very good tips with those orders. So basically Zifty, as long as the customer signs and they charge a credit card, then they choose the tip, it will show up in monetary figures, you know, 5, 6, 8, or whatever. Now, as to how they come up with those particular tip options, I don't know. So that's what it was. So I was like, ugh, it was just too much, Move out the way. I'm tired of these damn little, all day today I've been seeing these little scooters. I saw like 10 people on a scooters in a group. I was like, ugh. That's another gig that someone could really get into and make money. Drive around and pick up these scooters. Look at these scooters. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, all lined up. All on, you know. They actually got a, you know, a gig you could do and pick up scooters. You take them to your house, you charge them, and then you go back early in the morning and you line them up at some designated areas in the city. I saw one person a couple weeks ago, 2 different people. One black girl pulled up in a, she had got a, dang it, I ain't meant to go this way, shit. One girl, she had like a truck, and she had about 20 something scooters on the back of the, on a flatbed and attached to her truck. Then I saw a guy, black guy, with a U-Haul truck. He was driving, picking up scooters. And I was like, you know what? And you know those scooters, if you live in a city with these scooters, you know that Lyft and Uber owns a share of those companies called Lime, The Bird. I know there's at least 3 that I know of, because I see 3 different kind of bike scooters. So I signed up months ago. I think late last year I signed up, and I finally got a hold, and finally got back. They finally got back to me, telling me I have to live in the city, and I didn't live in the area to pick up the scooters. What does that have to do with why I gotta live in the area to pick up scooters? First of all, these scooters are in neighborhoods and areas that's probably so expensive to live. I wouldn't be doing those scooters to pick them up if I lived downtown and Midtown and all these little gentrification upcoming neighborhoods, you know. So I don't know why they thinking someone could afford to live downtown unless you on Section 8. Like my former co-worker, she lived downtown, and I told her about it, and she got approved to pick up the scooters. And I'm quite sure she ain't doing it because, number one, she always had car issues, and she's kind of lazy on the She's really kind of lazy. And I guess if you get in Section 8 housing where someone's paying for your child to go to a private school and paying for your rent, and you ain't hardly paying nothing in rent, you trying to make extra money, you wouldn't try to make extra money because you probably would be considered to make too much, and then you won't pay what you're paying in rent, you know. But yeah, so between those 2 gigs I did, one, I didn't have to do no food deliveries, and 2, with Zifty, even though it wasn't a hard delivery thing with Zifty, but it was the fact that I don't hardly do downtown, you know. It's the first time I've really been downtown, and trying to get used to the logistics, because I was like, what parking garage you talking about, and going to the food court, and, you know, I was like, maybe they improved some, but I'm not going to do it in the evening time. My thing starts again at 4, and I do not want to be caught up downtown Atlanta at night once everybody starts coming out and socializing. I'm not going through all that traffic at night. This time of the day is pretty slow. It wasn't that bad, but I'm not going to get orders popping like that. Not like that, not really. If I do, trust me, I'm going back to my usual spot. I could deal with that easily. So, y'all not saying nothing. Is the chat working? If so, type something so I can know. Lynn, what you up to? What are you doing? If you're still on. Though I know it's hard to read the messages at times. Nothing today. Oh, okay. So have you decided to do the survey.com, Lynn? Because you have to check that on a regular to see what type of assignments they have. Not every one of those are you gotta buy something and buy back. You know, a lot of them, and don't dismiss those $5-6 jobs either, because those usually are very simple, and most of those tend to be like the bigger companies like Target, Walmart. Well, Target, Walmart, major chains where you're checking the merchandise, making sure it's on the that they still have it. And a lot of times it's a matter of 2-3 minutes. You're taking a picture and you're checking. You know, you're answering 2-3 questions, and that's about it. So I've done quite a few of those, and in 2-hour time I can make anywhere from $24 in about an hour and a half. If I do that, if I do like a bunch of them, a group of them, I could make $60 easily, and I could have did $60 today. I wish I didn't cancel those orders so quickly. I should have. Well, I don't know. I wasn't trying to be in certain areas, but in a way, it was so limited in terms of when it was due. I said, how they put them up there? Because yesterday it was provided, but they weren't supposed to release it yesterday. And then I ended up doing 4, and I did 4 of those. $24 I made in it was like an hour, not even an hour, but I guess if you factor in, it was about an hour. I made 24 bucks in an hour doing those 4 UPS stores. And literally it was like back to back down the street from each other. The only thing that probably slowed me up a little bit was when I got into part of Snellville and they had some kind of construction thing going on. Other than that, the next thing you know, it went away. And I said, what the hell happened to those assignments that I was supposed to, you know, they said, oh, it was supposed to be, no, it wasn't supposed to be rolled out. And someone made a mistake. And then this morning I wake up, I saw it, 20-something stores all listed again. And then I end up grabbing 10 of them. But I end up grabbing 10 of them, but I end up canceling, dropping 4 of them, and I only end up doing 6. I did 6. Yeah, I did 6. 1, 2, 3, 4. I think I canceled 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, I canceled 4. I did 6, but I canceled 4 of them. That's what I did. So I made $36 actually. I did $36 in that 2-hour time. And then I made 24 bucks with Zifty with the 2 deliveries I did so far. So I'm on my way towards an area, Brookhaven, Buckhead. I'm gonna start that up again at 4 o'clock. And I may go back to my spot that I normally go to. And then those orders will start to come in from the Thai restaurant and the pizza place in Sandy Springs. I could deal with that, you know. And even if, I'm not gonna say slow, but let's say if it's a slow evening for dinner, a slow time with Zifty, I could probably do 4 deliveries and stay in that area and probably make 40-something bucks. Because last night, $57 or $58. I could have made $58, but I only end up getting, no, I could have made $57 and some change, but I only made $52 because I wasn't 90% online, and therefore the extra $5 I did not get. So, and that was because earlier during the lunchtime I was scheduled to do lunch, but I didn't do the lunchtime because I was trying to do my, all right, I'm back. I'm talking about, all right, who's on here lurking? But anyways, I don't know how it's gonna be today. Seems it's very good weather. It's not cold. Let me see. Nope, not cold or nothing. Yeah, I know. I'm in an area that's not quite good reception. Okay, should not be buffering anymore. Let me see if y'all want to see the golf course. Oops. Y'all see the golf course? That's the Bobby Jones golf course. And they redid that whole thing too. I was like, it's amazing. Oh boy. I'm in Buckhead. This is the area in Buckhead. I need a job, girl. What? Ruthie, what happened? I know, well, I don't know if you want to do this, but, call. Because the only way I could really give you some, let's see, I have time across the road and surrounded by, what? I have one across the road and surrounded by, what? Surrounded by 5. I don't understand what you're saying, Lynn. What are you talking about? Are you talking about the survey thing? Oh, I'm hungry. I said I was not going to try to eat fast foods, or not fast food. I'm trying not to, oh. Well, I'm hungry at 3 o'clock. I got 1 hour to relax and do something. I'm going right on back to my area. I need to go to Publix, some supermarket. I got approved for my EBT card for food stamps the other day. So Ruthie, what happens when you, are you just doing Uber Eats or what? What's the situation? Because like I was saying, I had even though this is part-time, I had signed up for a company that does food demonstrations, and they looking for someone at the beach. I don't know, you don't want to go to Conyers though, that's a little bit too far, but they may have other food demonstration positions available. And look at this food. We ain't going nowhere. At the red light, ass. And they pay out Monday, Wednesdays through Sunday, and it's part-time. But you get a free BJ's Club card. I'm doing Uber Eats right now, and I'm tired of it. I'll be tired of that too, to be honest, especially that low paying $4 or $5, and you know, I'm done with Uber Eats and stuff. I even though they kicked me off, and I told them, you say, you know what, deactivate my account. They came and put me back on the regular Uber. I said I want to do Uber Eats. They never approved me back to come back. So I said, you know what, about 3 weeks ago or so, a month ago I think it was, I went into the Uber office. I told them, deactivate my account. I'm not ordering anything from Uber Eats as a customer. I am not doing nothing regarding Uber Eats. None. Not zero zilch. You know, the pay is not even all that great no more like it used to be. It's gotten ridiculous. You know, even if I was to say, okay, I don't want to drive all over the land and let me go around my house, you know, for 4 hours you make only $20-something for the whole 4 hours. If you do, say you do all day, you know, it's a certain point where it's really slow, and you do 7 hours, you'll be driving so many miles, burning up almost all your gas. And even if there was a quest, you might get lucky and make 60 bucks, 50, 60 bucks, and that's that's 7 hours. You know, you don't make hundreds and $100 or 95 bucks or whatever with an 8-hour day with Uber Eats. Your average, it's ridiculous. And then people try to do DoorDash, and DoorDash is dumb and stupid. DoorDash seems like that's why they getting sued, just like Instacart, for stealing tips. You could make, if you do a 2-hour block, you might get lucky and make 20 you may get lucky and make 20 bucks. And Grubhub, everybody jumped on the Grubhub wagon. That move over, all up in my dang lane. Even with Grubhub, you got to, I don't know what the situation is with them anymore. Do you work off blocks, or can you work freely? Do you have to get blocks? And you may get lucky to get some good orders, and some people may say, I made 100 and something, this day with Grubhub, and but it all depends on the area. But I can assure you, when you start picking up a lot of fast food, Chick-fil-A and McDonald's and all those other Captain D's and all those other fast food places, watch your money. Look at it, and then you can see how much you're gonna really make doing those Grubhubs and stuff and DoorDash. $6 or something ridiculous. It's like you have to really go, I don't care what anyone say. People be saying, I hope ain't nobody basing profiling people based on where they choose to go to delivery. You're hell damn right I'm gonna profile and determine where I'm gonna go to make some money. Why the hell would I want to go into some broke ass black folks, cheap ass black folks that don't even want to tip? And 99% of the time, you really don't make any money working in certain neighborhoods. I don't give a damn what anybody say. I'm now driving all around Atlanta when I'm dropping off food. Hell no, I ain't doing all that. I'm not doing all that. One thing I could say with Zifty is, if you driving all over around town, Zifty area is so concentrated in regards to where they serve and where they go, that if they need you to go somewhere in a certain part of town, like last night, I was all up in Brookhaven area, and then next thing you know, I'm going to Moreland Avenue. Even though it was 5 miles, 6 miles, I still get paid to go to the restaurant. So that's a good thing. You are paid for the mileage when you go to a restaurant and drop it off to the person's house. Now, it may not be a whole lot of miles per mileage that they pay you. It's not like $2, $3 a mile or nothing, but I haven't really broke down their fees or how much you get, but it's compatible to, say, doing Domino's or Panera Bread delivery in terms of getting paid for the miles. It's not 20 cents a mile or nothing, but I don't know. I have to look at it one day. But you're not really putting in a whole bunch of miles when you do deliveries with Zifty. Now, the only reason why I'm taking this break, because one, I'm hungry, and two, it probably starts to slow down. So, because I'm going to my area that I always stick at, and then if I get something around 4-ish when it starts again or whatever, I know at 6 o'clock I will get, at least with Zifty, I know at 6 o'clock I'm going to start getting those dinner deliveries. And areas such as Brookhaven, you're just going to, Brookhaven and, you know, more upscale areas, they have better restaurants. And today seems so slow. Buckhead is so empty. Nobody's riding around in these scooters all up and down. Ain't nothing going on. But anyway, Zifty could be pretty steady. Now, I only had one bad week this week, which was a couple of days ago. I think I made like $19 in 4 deliveries. But I did get a $5 cash tip, so I gotta add that. So I made 24 bucks in those 3 hours. And it was in the middle of the week. I think it was like was it on a Wednesday? I think it was on a Wednesday. I think it was a Wednesday. It was sometime during the week that was kind of slow. But I did do a lot of the survey.coms, so I did make some money earlier during the daytime, so that kind of helped me out a little bit in regards to how much I made that day. So Ruthie, if you, I don't know, did you sign up or did you decide to look at that survey.com? I did have the link in my other video. It's in the other video. You have to go back, the one about my other gig or whatever, and it has a link for the survey.com. There are other companies too, not just them, that you can make some money, and you're not driving all over the place. That's why I was trying to tell y'all, when you're doing Uber and you're driving all around in a circle, try to do those other app work. What's this? At home or work, we come to you. Diesel David, mobile oil changes, check it. Dang it, he drove away so quick. I need that person to come to me. He had a mobile. Well, anyway. So, yeah, so I'm going to do more research into other companies that does similar to what the survey.com does. Some people say they don't want to do merchandising, and all you're doing is basically going to the store, checking the inventory for some, and taking some pictures. And if you have to put up inventory stock, you know, you're getting paid $12 or $15 per hour for your time. And also on the other Facebook group, someone mentioned another company, and they actually said that they had paid more than survey.com. And they said they paid more than Field Agent. Someone said they was driving, and on their way they had a $10 pay just to go to the store, take a picture or something, and that's it. And then they deposit it into your PayPal account. So I was like, so I gotta look into that. But it was some other, okay, look at this fool. So there's other companies out there that you actually make money on your app. And it may not seem to be a lot, but at the same time, a lot of these companies are spending billions of dollars in marketing to try to capture and make new products. And they need people, regular consumers out there, to be out there and look at these dang young black boys. Let me see. Dang it. I was hoping they would hurry up and catch up to me so I could show y'all. They lugging that damn case of water on their damn shoulder. Rather than getting a cooler with some wheels and put ice in it and just walk with the cooler, dang it, they ain't gonna come that quick. Ain't nobody buy that hot ass water. Either somebody did buy it, so Illicit, the cops gonna be pulling up any minute. Ain't nobody with no hot ass water. That water ain't cold. I was hoping they could hurry up and catch up to me so I could tell them, why don't you go to the thrift store, find an old cooler, and put that water in that cooler. I mean, from where did they come from with all that dang case of waters? Oh, they ain't gonna catch up to me that quick. All that water on their dang back. Dang. Oh, it's so hot. Yeah, Ruthie, so like I was saying, you have to kind of look into doing some easy app work where you're driving about, you know, and you know that if you were going to be in that area, just say, okay, you know, I'm going to be there. Let me go ahead and do a couple of these little assignments. Because for the last few weeks or so, I've made $10, $20, $14. And I'll be right there. Like right now, I need to be checking the app and see if there's anything that I could pick up. And some of the times, most of the times, I'll be in the area. Moreland Avenue, Caroline Street, all those Walmarts and stuff I pass by. And all they want you to do is walk around Walmart for like at least 15 minutes, interacting with associates and seeing if they respond or whatever. And I'm sitting there walking right around Walmart, collecting $5, $6. And Walmart's so close to each other. I don't know why I got this hot ass sweater on. Walmart be so close to each other, especially if you live in certain areas. Come on, people. This fool. People so focused on trying to squeeze. Bitch, move the fuck out the way. That's not in a fucking lane. Why the hell are you trying to squeeze up in the, you know? Dang. People in damn ass Florida, a bunch of fools. I'm driving up on the, you know, you're not even in the thing. That's not even in the lane. You're trying to turn in to Lenox Mall. People, boy, they kill me. Jackasses. Just plain stupid. I think it's just gonna, I don't know if it's gonna be busy tonight or not. I just can't tell. And the thing about it, I gotta stay on to get 90% of the my baby logged on 90%. And I schedule myself until what is, I'm supposed to get off at 11 p.m. But if I've done all of my previous hours and logged on, I'll get to 90%. I'll get to 90% at 9:30ish, and at that point, I'm on my way home. Because Zifty tends to run their app for the restaurants until. They say 11 o'clock is the last brunch, but most of the time 11 o'clock is pretty much dead. Hey, Purposeful Life. I'm just here rambling on. Hey, Michelle. Hey, what you doing on here? I thought you were gonna be out doing doing stuff out and about. So how's the business going, Michelle? I was just speaking earlier about how I made money from 2 apps. One was food delivery with this company, Zifty, which is local. And the other company, the one I sent you that link on, that survey, I made, I'm sorry, once I get to this Publix parking lot, I'll be able to read y'all messages. Survey.com, I could have made 60 bucks and did 10 UPS stores just by checking to make sure they had some AARP sticker on the window and taking a picture of the UPS store outside of the building, but I had dropped a few of them. I had dropped a few of them because I didn't thought I was going to finish before 1:30, but turned around when I had finished doing the other 4 or 6 on my side of town. I could have easily completed it, but a couple of them I didn't want to go to because one, it was like Peachtree Street downtown, but then turned around. That's all right. I did 24 plus 36. 50, 60 bucks? No, I won't say 60. Let me see. 30, 50, 55 bucks? What am I doing? Okay. That's what I need to be doing, washing those dang dishes out of my dang house. But yeah, so I did the survey.com and picked up a few assignments of $6, just taking pictures, and that's it. And then I'm surprised I didn't get any of my grocery store restocks for the I didn't get, what's going on over here with the MARTA? With the MARTA bus. Thank you. We'll let you, broke down. So usually I get these grocery stores where I go to Kroger's and they stock up the accessories and stuff. I usually get a whole bunch of them on the weekends, but I didn't get any assignments there, or at least whoever's supposed to assign them, they did not do it. They did not assign those orders, so when they realize they didn't do it, then they're gonna try to ask me, well, you go have Monday, because see, Mondays and the weekends tend to be real busy when it comes to doing the merchandising things. It gets real busy, and that's when they be trying to, well, you can't find nobody. Of course you can't find nobody. You give things at the last minute. But let me see. Did you? Oops. Dang it, I can't read. Did you? Wait. Ugh. Got you on TV big screen now. I'm already. You know, I did that before. Hooked up my smart TV with the YouTube channel. I'll be watching YouTube on the big screen. But yeah, so there's a whole bunch of other companies you could do these gigs, which deals with a lot of marketing. Because I have a assignment next week with a company called Big Orange Production. I have 3 assignments. Thursday, Friday, Saturday. I think it's Thursday. No, it was Friday, Saturday, Sunday for $90 to talk about those prepaid tax, something with the phone with the taxes or something. And it's 6 hours, so I get paid 90 bucks. You're not selling anything. All you're doing is simply set up, you know, the stuff is already at the store. I just have to show up with a black pants and white shirt and set up the talk about the display, so when people walk by, you talk about it and about the phones and stuff, prepaid phones. But you ain't gotta sell it. You just gotta, you know, go up there and answer people questions if they come up. But other than that, you ain't getting paid based on sales. You just being a brand ambassador and talking about the product. So that's next week's assignment with this company, Big Production Orange. Big Orange Production. And I found that out. I don't know if I Googled it. No, I know what it was. It was it on Indeed? I think it was on Indeed. And I did brand marketing, and that's when I came across it. Oh, I came across it, and then I Googled it and found it. No, I know I found Crossmark because I was supposed to be working as a regular employee with them. I got hired part-time to manage a bunch of convenience stores, and I'm supposed to have my own. It's a outside retail sales. But the other, all right, I'm at the Publix. I'm gonna take a little 30-minute break back to my little area. Thank God. I do not like going downtown. Do not like doing downtown Atlanta. I thought I was gonna do at least 4 deliveries while I was down there, but dang. One of the last deliveries took me a minute just to find the other place for the parking. Talk about, oh, you're gonna turn on this street, there's a parking deck and this and that or whatever. And I was like, you know, I'm not saying it slowed me up because I don't, you know, quite a few people had to go there. I saw some people sign into the guard station when I was there. They say it was a few people that came from Peachtree Center. I said, you know what, y'all can keep this area. I'm not coming out here no more downtown. All that confusion. But sometimes you be going, and I don't understand it, going back and forth between some little pickup of junk and groceries. Not even groceries, junk. I mean, who paid $50 for Dairy Queen and 4 sodas and a bunch of candy from a, you know, like, I'm gonna tell you one thing, Zifty is expensive. But the people who order through Zifty, they got money because of the places I be going to. Where's the dang parking? I'm hungry. Dang. I'm trying not to park in the parking garage. I just want to sit in this little cafeteria. Well, not cafeteria. This little section in the Publix. I hope they take EBT for the food, for the regular food items at the deli. I don't think they do. And if they don't, then I have to kind of like order me bread, order me some slices of meat, and make my own sandwich. Okay, I'm at the Publix. I'm at my area that I normally do during the week. But I hope that Zifty don't try to take me no place way out of this area. I hate it. Let me go in this Zifty. It's hot in this car. Let me see. Okay. Have a good rest of the day. Glad I caught you. Both of you. No problem, Michelle. I'll be watching out to your YouTube videos as well. I was on live stream the other day when you were on there, but you didn't respond. Ooh, it's hot. Where's my t-shirt? I'm taking this hot ass sweater off. I ain't got nothing extra in the car. Oh, nothing. All right, let me go in this Publix for a minute. Oh, it's not hard. All you gotta do is when you record on your phone or on YouTube, you will see the button on the right next to your picture, and you have a recording where it has like a video camera. That's when you record, and then the button next to that is for live stream, and then you hit that. Take a they'll tell you to smile for the picture for your thumbnail, and then it will say you're live, and that's it. And then if you want to assign people as moderators, you could assign certain people as moderators too, but you know, you can assign people as moderators, so that way they could control your chat room. So when people talk stupid and crazy, the moderators can moderate what's going on, and they can block the person or put them in timeout. And you can also schedule when you go on live stream. So anyone who's subscribed to your channel, they'll get the notification that you're about to go live, and then they'll jump in and see that you're live. But it's not hard. It's not hard to do. Breaking, March 14th is National Pie Day. All right, Michelle, see you later.
Danilo, please call 970. Danilo, please call 270.
Ooh, they got samples. Let me see what they're sampling today. I'm gonna try this. I may not start exactly at 4 o'clock. All right, let's see what Publix is sampling today. Chicken tortilla soup with strawberry tango fresco. I'm all right. Is the fresco cold?
Oh, those ones are just displayed.
Oh, so why it says?
Yeah, you already gone.
Huh?
I already served the focus. It was the strawberry tango fresco, so I just display people can see.
Oh, well, can you open it and see what it tastes like before I buy it?
This one I mixed with some fruit inside.
It ain't gonna be different with the fruit.
You wanna taste it?
You can put it down. It's easier to get it rather than trying to know your hand. Thank you.
Because we put some honey fruit, so it tastes different.
Yeah. All right. Thank you.
The trash is on the other side.
All right. Let me get another one for the road. Thank you. You got all these samples in the Publix.
Take it all.
Put it in one big bowl. I put more sauce than they put chips. Oh, Lord, I'm hungry. Let me see. I wish this thing stuff be on sale, but all right, let me see.
Spinach, lettuce, and tomato.
All South Point
That's it.
Huh? All of them? Really?
Yeah, and then that'll be all. No, thank you.
Give me on the whole grain bread. The
Oh my God.
hold on.
That's what I'm saying. One place.
Give me
Oh no.
the chicken tender.
You want to come with us? Bring the card and then take it. Or you gonna order?
No. Give me the chipotle mayo lightly. Just on one side. Spread it too. A little bit more and spread it. That's enough. Let me get spinach, tomato. Yes, but that's the order. Provolone.
Hi, can I have a foot long wheat?
What? They got $5.99. Enjoy any Boar's Head or Publix whole deli sub for $5.99. What? If I saw that, I would have got a Boar's Head meat. Lightly.
Can I have turkey and pepper jack cheese?
All right. I'm getting tired, so I'll talk to y'all later.